Okay, my dear students, here I am recording the video for the scenario 7, and the scenario is like this. So here we have three screens. We have to design three activities in this scenario, and the question is as follows. So main activity and what we have to do in the main activity, and what we have to do in the appointment activity, and what we have to do in the info activity. So all are mentioned here. So let us go and design it. So according to the design, we should have the images. Okay, that images I have here in the drive I always place it in the drive I. So we have the images, so we should copy those images, we should keep it ready. So let us open the new project. So I'm going to take the blank activity, and then I make it I name it as like a scenario 7. Okay, scenario 7, and then it's a Java, and then we have API 24. So project is loading. So once the project is loaded successfully, what we have to do, we have to paste those images, required images, in the drawable folder. So as we can see that it is synchronizing. Okay, as you can see here, it's a synchronized ready, and then here in the drawable I'm going to paste those images. So it's better to select this first one, do not select the drawable version 24. So then click OK. Now you can see all the three images are here. So required images will be used as and when required. So according to the question, we should have three activities. So I am going to add two more activities. So activity, and then here we have empty activity. So let us name it as like appointment activity. Actually we should not have the space. So appointment activity, then finish. Then in the same way I'm going to take one more activity, new. So new here, and then activity, and then empty activity. I'm going to make this one like info activity. So all the three activities are here. So I am going to design the first activity. So what we have to design according to the scenario, okay, according to the question. So I will make, so here are the questions. So design the user interface as shown in the image. Create menu with two items. So let us assign one background image here, background. So I'm going to take the background. Here we have appointment, and then appointment 2. Let me check who is that. It's not the appointment 01. Okay, that is just appointment. Okay, so image we have, and then we don't want this. Okay, so now according to the scenario, what we have to do is point number 2, create two menus with take appointment and exit. So let's go and create menu. So how to create the menu? Here we have in the project, we have the resources folder. So we have to select the resource folder, then right click, new. Then here we have Android resource directory. Click on the Android resource directory, and then here we have to select the menu. Just select the menu and click OK. Then we can see here menu folder is available. So this is called as a directory. So right click on that menu, and then new, and then go to the menu resource file. Select the menu resource file. I will give the name like main. Okay, menu, because main means in the main activity I am going to add this menu. So main menu. So now we have the menu. So I want two items here, 1 and then 2. Okay, so it's better I will go to the split, and then here I will add. Okay, so like ID and title, so it will be here. Otherwise you can do it from the attribute window also. So ID I say take. Okay, take appointment, and then here also I say take appointment. Okay, Then in the same way here the second one is going to be exit. Exit. So all the two are done. Okay, now I can close this one. Okay, now go to the main activity. In the main activity, we don't have any button. Directly we are going to write the Java code here. So I will minimize this. So after the onCreate, method, here it is going to be closed, right? So here after the main onCreate method, we have to include, we have to define two methods, okay, related to menu. So when you type on and then C capital, then you will see the first one, on create options menu. So we have to define this on create option menu. So what we have to write when we take this one, it's better I will delete everything and just write true, and then before this line I have to write one more, that's what inflate, okay, get menu inflator. Okay, you see, get a menu inflator dot inflate. Then what we have to, actually I will bring this one down. So what we have to do here is, where is the menu? I have to define the path r dot menu dot, sorry, r dot menu dot, and then now you can see the menu is appearing, whatever we have created. So select this one and then comma, then we have to define, you can see in the help menu is highlighted, right? Just type m, then it will show you menu, and then hit the enter. So that's the end of the on create options menu, because whatever the menu we are creating, that is called as on options menu. Okay, so now we have to, this is what this method will bring the menu to our, see, I will execute here. Okay, when we execute, we can see that menu is three dots are appearing here. It means that menu. So now we define that menu is appearing, but when we click, nothing is happening, because we did not define any action for this menu. When we click, something should happen, we did not define. So menu is appearing with the help of this method, menu is appearing, but we have to define the action. When I click on this one, what should happen? When I click on the second menu, what should happen? That I have to define now. So let's go and define the menu. So to define the action, we have to define one more method, and that is called as on options item selected. Okay, on options, you just type on and capital O, you will see the first one, on options item selected. Hit the enter, and as usual we will remove everything and just type true here. And then before this line only, because true return statement is going to be the last statement in every method, right? So we are going to define it. So here we have, so before this return only we have to, so here I am using switch because it's most what we can say simplified, in the case of menu. So now I will read the ID. What I am going to read here, I am reading the ID of the menu which I am selecting, because how many items we have in the menu? We have two items, right? Take appointment and exit. So now we have to get the ID of the menu which user is clicking. Like for example, whether user is clicked on the items take appointment menu, or whether user clicked on the exit menu, we have to read it here. So by this statement I am reading it. Now I am going to define the cases. Okay, what are the cases? R dot ID dot. So here we can see two menus whatever I have created. So take appointment, when take appointment menu is created, clicked, what should happen? See, when take appointment menu is clicked, what should happen? Appointment activity must open. When exit menu is clicked, application must be closed. Before closing, ask for confirmation. If user clicks on the yes, application should be closed, otherwise application should not be closed. So we are going to define for this one. So now here intent, okay, intent, I say int appointment. Okay, I say int appointment, and then new intent. The first argument what I am going to pass is the context, and then we have appointment activity. You can see the first one, appointment activity dot class. Okay, so that's, then we have to start the activity, and then what is the object we have created? That is the in appointment, right? So we are passing. So that's it. So now after this we have to break, because it's a continuous sequence of executions. So until we have the break, it will go on executing. So after that I am going to define the case 2. Case r dot id dot exit. So you can see here exit. So when exit is clicked, what should happen? It should close, but before the closing it should ask for the confirmation, right? So here I have to define the alert dialog. So here only everything I will define alert dialog dot builder. So I am going to make one object builder equal to new, okay, new alert dialog builder. Okay, here I am going to pass only this, isn't it? Now we have to set the message. Now we have to set the message for this alert dialog. So come on, build builder dot set, okay, message. I am going to set the message. What is the message? Are you sure? Something like, okay, are you sure you want to close? If user clicks yes, then something should happen. If user clicks no, something should happen. So here we have the builder, okay, builder dot set positive button. Here we have two types of buttons, positive and negative. So I am going to define the first one, positive button. Then here you can see the text. Text means yes, okay, what I want. Then here it says on click listener. So type on click, okay, what is that? I have to say new dialog interface dot on click listener. So I am going to define, when I hit the enter, you can see one method is going to generate, okay. So one method is generated here, that is on click, okay. So now here we have the error. So what is the error? Just put the semicolon, that's it, that's the needed. So when on click, when the user selects yes, then what should happen? It should close, right? So I just write finish, and then in the same way I am going to generate the negative button. So builder dot set negative button, set negative button. So what we have to write here, same like what we have done, this, okay, not this actually, we have to set a negative button, then I have to specify here no, okay, the text, then new, okay, then dialog listener, then as usual we have to put the semicolon to stop showing error, okay. Then what I have to do here? Nothing, because when he clicks on the no, nothing should happen. If we have to define something, we can, okay. Then that's it. Let's execute this program now. Okay, here it is running. So I click on this one, you see, click on appointment, it's going to the appointment activity, and back, and when I click on the exit, it will ask me the dialog, okay. So there is a small code I missed here. So after that, when I do this thing, the dialog box is ready, but it is not showing, same like toast, when we don't write dot show, it will not show, isn't it? In the same way, so here I have to alert dialog, we have to create one more object, and I name it as alert dialog AD, okay. And then here we have the builder dot create, I have to initiate, then I have to say AD dot show. So that's it. Let me run once again. So here is my program running. Then when I click on the exit, you see the alert dialog, are you sure? If you click on the no, nothing is going to happen, but when you click on the yes, it's going to close the project. So successfully done coding for the activity, main activity. So we will continue in the part 2. We will continue coding of activity 2, that is appointment activity, in the part 2 of this video.